A few weeks ago, I published a video explaining why accessible.org doesn't have any reviews. And we still don't have any reviews. And that's because of the policy I've set. So we don't ask clients for testimonials. We don't post client logos on our website. It's not that a testimonial wouldn't be nice, but unless a client offers, which clients really, they're not going to offer that, then it's not going to happen. And that's because I look at this from the point of view, if I was the client, would I want someone begging me for feedback? Would I want a company that was trying to get me to leave a review when I really wasn't comfortable leaving a review, especially given the ultra litigious legal landscape? It just doesn't make any sense to me. So I don't do it, even though a lot of clients ask me for reviews and some clients ask me for references. And so I have here, we never give out clients as references. And that's because I just don't think it's right. I don't think it would be right if I gave out a client as a reference, then I have to tell the client or ask the client, hey, can I use you as a reference? And that just doesn't make any sense to me. So in a lot of ways, I use this YouTube channel to show that accessible.org is legitimate and that you are going to indeed get the high quality services. We are going to deliver on time. Everything is going to be done the right way. And so I was thinking about it, and I thought, well, you know what I can do? I can take some screenshots from emails after we've delivered services and show you that this is actually happening. This is real. And so I'm going to scroll down and we're just going to read through a few different screenshots. And this first reads, Dear John, we're thrilled with these results. Thank you for getting them to us so quickly. There's a chance we will be asked to deliver another remediated version of this report if there are updates today. And so John is one of the contractors that I work with. He does an excellent job. And so here a client is just expressing that they are very happy with the results, and I was CC'd on the email. And by the way, all of these emails are redacted for client privacy. Client privacy obviously is so important to me. And so I want to make sure that our clients are never revealed. So there's never going to be logos posted, etc. That's just not the way I operate. Unless, in a case where maybe a client wants to be featured, then I'm open to that, but it's never going to come from my end. A next email. Thanks again for all of your help. I think a Zoom call would be great. Do you have any time over the next few days? Another email. Thanks so much, Kris. We'll dig into this and get back to you with our next steps and any questions we might have. Another email. Great. Thanks for sharing, Kris. Looks like we have a few things to resolve. Smiley face. I'll liaise with our tech team to address. I will keep you posted once we've managed to fix. And then one more email. Thanks for all of your help. Now I can focus on the low hanging fruit remediation. So obviously there aren't going to be, these are just screenshots. These are clients replying to me. But I think this gives you a really good feel for what's happening. The services are being offered. Everything's very straightforward and it's happening like it should. We're sending a proposal. The client is paying the invoice. We're delivering what we promise. And so the client's getting exactly what they offered, or what they bargained for. And so these emails are expressing that. Of course, it's not going to be, this isn't whitewater rafting, so we don't get the over the top reviews. And we don't have a Google local listing, a business listing, but you can see that clients are satisfied with the services. And I'm always going to make sure of this. If I have a client, I'm going to make sure they get exactly what they bargained for, even if the client isn't able to really evaluate what they've received. I'm making sure that they're getting the exactly what they need to before it ever gets to them. That's why I have quality assurance. So we have contractors that are looking at the other contractors' work. I'm also reviewing the other contractors' work. I make sure that every time a document goes out, it's going to be materially correct. Now, every now and then, of course, we make, maybe the title of a document will be off. Recently, I was talking about that with one of my contractors. I was like, here's the exact format that I want for the titles. And so the title was off. But I'm always making sure that the quality is there. And that's what you can expect when you're a client, is that the quality is going to be there. And we're getting better and better. We've had so many clients recently that our processes are improving. But with this post, what I'm getting across to you is that this is happening like it should. And when you think about this in terms of other products and services, this is a lot of what happens, right? If everything goes right, you don't hear anything. It's just everything's worked out, and everybody goes their separate ways, right? So this is what happens. But I've included these screenshots so you can see the clients really are getting their deliverables and they are satisfied with them. So I continue on down the post. Three qualities you can expect from accessible.org. Transparency, of course. I have a YouTube channel and I'm explaining what's happening, not on a daily basis, but as often as I can. I'm posting about what's going on with our clients, what's going on with business. Honesty, ethics are so important, especially in digital accessibility. We've watched so many companies lie and deceive, and they're all playing games and they're using tricky wording to try to get out of things. And it's just, I don't understand it. I do understand what they're doing, but I just, as a way of being, as like an ethos, I can't, I can't reconcile what they're doing. But the good news is that with accessible.org, I don't think that way. It's one reason to be transparent and honest is it's just easier that way. So I'm always going to communicate ahead of time. And then quickness, right? Another quality is that we're going to get this done right away. I always tell prospective clients, we're going to get to work right away. We're going to make sure that we are going to meet the turnaround time, and also just be communicate to you and let you know exactly what to expect. So yeah, it's a really good experience for clients. But if you want, and I'll link to that review video. That's why I don't have reviews, is because I don't think we are owed a review by the client. The client already has paid us for our services. I don't, like, to me, the way I think, I don't get to tack on a review to that. So it's like, I'm going to go ahead and slide in this feedback request or a case study. Like, why do you have to open up your office and what you're doing, your accessibility project, to me, just because you're my client? I don't see, that doesn't make any sense to me. And if I was a client, I wouldn't want to be bothered with these requests. Like, can you leave me a testimonial? No, I don't want to leave you a testimonial. What if a plaintiff's lawyer finds that or sees that I've left a testimonial and I haven't finished my audit and now I'm sued over it? What? And then also the logo thing, that's especially obnoxious. Okay, so you work with me and then now you get to post my logo on your website. I'm not going to do that, because again, that's the same thing. It's like, well, where's the client privacy with that? So these are all things that there's really all of this, all the policies here that I've talked about. This all just comes from me and like how I would want to be treated if I was a client. So I will go ahead and link to our contact page in the description. I think I've talked about, I don't know if I've talked about, I've talked about the reviews, the review video. I will also include a link to that in the description, along with any other resources that I think of, including this blog post, which is titled Client Email Responses to Accessible.org Services. All of these links will be in the description.